I was really expecting Leonard Skinner to walk up music, but we'll deal with whatever we got. So good afternoon. Welcome to the inaugural Star Business Awards. My name is Derek Brooks, and not only am I the board chair for the Chamber of Commerce, I'm also a Star business owner myself. I'm excited to celebrate our community's shining local businesses. The Star Awards is a culmination of the entire month of celebrating FoCo Star businesses in our community. To be eligible for this award, the small businesses in our community provided an analysis to their targeted business plans, including goals and outcomes. They also shared their organization's adaptability in a post-pandemic world, including the addition of diversity and inclusion into their business model. Lastly, these Star businesses showcased how they reinvested back into the Forsyth County community. We're all Star businesses here today, and your chamber throughout the month of May has offered a series of events, including the launch of an official podcast called FoCo Talks, to celebrate and assist and champion our local business community. Be sure and look for that where you see podcasts, especially Forsyth Business Radio X. So your chamber truly considers economic prosperity to be the backbone of our community's outstanding quality of life. I discovered this during my own experience as a member of the chamber, and if you don't mind, I'm gonna go off script and tell you my chamber story, because apparently it's not the normal chamber story to get to this stage. So I like to say I've been a member of the chamber since the 1900s, and back then I was not near as involved as I am now. I would go to the business after hours and just the standard networking events. And after several years of that, I started tracking where all of our business came from, and I saw one year that we had done like $5,000 worth of revenue from chamber relationships. And I said, you know, next year I'm going to invest all of that back into the chamber. And so I don't remember the year, maybe 2010 or so, I don't know. I sponsored $5,000 worth of events for the chamber. And what I didn't realize was when you invest in the chamber, it opens doors that you may not even know exist. And so I became a chairman's cabinet member. And then I'm not just doing business after hours kind of things. I was in a room with people that have businesses way bigger than the folks that I was used to working with. And I got to do business with them as well. So from there, I just kept that model going. I kept reinvesting. So I tracked my revenue, I reinvested into the chamber, and it opened more and more doors for me. So 2014, actually before 2014, there was a point where I was asked to serve on a committee. I think it was a membership committee. I enjoyed that. I met other business leaders in the community that were on that committee. Then 2014, I was asked to sit on the board. And then several years ago, Carter Patterson was the board chair at the time. He asked if I'd be interested in being board chair. And I said, do I get to get on stage? So anyhow, my wife says, she's not here today, but she says, how far away from that stage can we be? I like to say, what do I have to do to get on that stage? So anyhow, so he said, yes, you can get on stage. And I said, sign me up. So here I am today. And that is my chamber story, and that can work for any of y'all. The point of it is, I learned that if you invest in our chamber, things work out, and things have worked out very well for us in Brandywine Printing. So let me see. Now I got to get back on track. So while we're here today to recognize 4 outstanding businesses in our community, all of you have shown and lived out what it means to be a star business in Forsyth County. Small, targeted, adaptable, and reinvested. Before we get started in the full celebration, I'd like to thank our sponsors for investing in today's event. Our title sponsor is Wellstar Health Systems. Our program sponsor is Brandywine Printing. Our gold sponsors are Renaissance Bank and Jan Rooney State Farm. Thank all of you for sponsoring the launch of this inaugural awards program and prioritizing the star businesses in our community. Let's thank these champions. Wellstar is a nationally ranked and locally recognized organization for high-quality care, inclusive culture, exceptional doctors and caregivers. One of the largest and most integrated health systems in Georgia and today's presenting sponsor. Please join me in welcoming John Paul Kroom, President of Wellstar North Fulton and Senior Vice President of Wellstar Health Systems.
Looks like I got the walk-up music. Thank you, Derek. I was talking to Derek earlier, and he said, so how long are you going to talk? And I was like, I don't know, 30, 35 minutes. So we did some negotiation. He gave me his star-shaped sugar cookie, and we're down to 3. So great negotiator. So really appreciate the opportunity to sponsor. My name is John Paul Kroom. I've been with Wellstar and Wellstar North Fulton Hospital for a little over 5 years. We are honored to sponsor this luncheon here today and honored to work so collaboratively with so many of you here in Forsyth County and with the members of the chambers. We are so excited to celebrate our Star Business Reward recipients as well. It's nice to be able to celebrate this in person. I think last year or the year before we had to film it, which was fun, but it's a lot easier to be up here because if I make mistakes, you only see it once and not over and over. As a not-for-profit healthcare system, Wellstar is one of the largest and most integrated in Georgia. We are only a Georgia healthcare system. We are a not-for-profit system with 11 hospitals, both in Atlanta and in Atlanta suburbs. Our system lives by our mission, vision, and values. We're committed to compassion, excellence, honoring every voice, and most importantly, inclusion. So at Wellstar, for us, healthcare is more than just a job. It's a passion. It's a calling for what we do. We're here to serve the people in our communities every day, listen to the people in our communities, and understand what it is that they need and they're asking for, and we work to deliver that. May is Stroke Awareness Month, so I couldn't stand up here without giving a pitch for something. But stroke is very important. I know that it has touched probably somebody in each of our lives, somebody that has suffered from a stroke. It affects the old as much as it does the young. It affects men and women and people of all races. We are when Wellstar, we're the largest joint commission stroke certified network in all of Georgia. We're dedicated to treating strokes faster and quicker and more effectively. We offer the most advanced stroke care right down the road at Wellstar North Fulton. This is something during COVID, during the last few years, we've worked very hard to develop advanced technologies with interventional stroke. We are one of about 6 interventional stroke centers in all of Georgia. And, fortunately, we have one very close to here. We see patients not only from this community for stroke, we get helicopters as far as Macon and as far as North Georgia. You can count on our dedicated team, our state-of-the-art technologies and neuro-trained intensive care unit. We have a full team of neurocritical care physicians. We have a dedicated hybrid neurovascular suite with biplane technology. And my chief medical officer, Dr. Gadamane, is here with us today. So if you have any questions about what any of that means, ask him. He can explain all that. And it means that what this means, and I tell my parents and people that are looking for places to relocate, it's really important to have a great healthcare system nearby. It's really important to have great people that can deliver stroke care and cardiovascular care, and time really does matter. The terminology that I will leave you with, and if you're interested in learning more about stroke care, you can go to wellstar.org. But it is the acronym is BFAST, and BFAST stands for these are stroke symptoms to recognize: balance, eyes, face, especially drooping on one side of the face, arms, speech, and time. And these are all things we should be aware of when dealing with a potential stroke. At Wellstar, we understand that getting fast expert care really does mean the difference between life and death or lasting damage. That's why our expert medical team is here to treat strokes effectively and safely. And so it took me about 19 minutes to drive here, going the speed limit today. And that's a good time to get somewhere if you're having a major stroke. But with a siren, you can get there even faster. We at Wellstar North Fulton will be here every step of the way to partner with you to make sure we are looking after the health and needs of the community. Thank you again, and congratulations to our award winners.
Thank you, John Paul. We have probably held y'all in suspense long enough. We're here for an award show, right? So I'm excited to share our first Star Award winner. As a small family-owned business, this star has showcased amazing resiliency in a post-pandemic world. The core of their business is ensuring that the guest experience is top quality, utilizing technology and social media and other tools. They harnessed an entirely new business model in order to navigate servicing the local community during and after the pandemic. This includes virtual wine dinners, which offered our community a very unique way to enjoy a night out without having to leave home. And with major staffing shortages, this team worked tirelessly to ensure high-quality customer service, not only to those looking for a great evening out, but even to the frontline workers, the local homeless shelters, and families who were struggling in a very chaotic time. During all this, they still worked hard to partner with Purple Pansies, a local nonprofit organization that raises money for pancreatic cancer research. This is only one of many local nonprofits and charity organizations that this star partners with, and they continuously give back to our community. It's my privilege to present our first Star Business Award, Casa Nuova. Our next award winner will truly showcase what it means to pivot. You didn't think you were going to get out of here without hearing that, did you? I've got, what's the other one? Unprecedented. We're going to do that one in a minute. So anyhow, when in-person events are critical to their business structure, this star adapted their business model to do what they've been doing since their inception, creating solutions to questions like how to perform a show or prepare for a high school audition. You can imagine having to completely shift your in-person program into a totally virtual audience overnight, right? Well, this team has provided an incredible resource of activities and services for those eager to learn more about the arts, and not just for those in Forsyth County. During the pandemic, this business was assisting children all over the world, offering virtual productions, online musicals, creative writing workshops, and an opportunity for kids to connect with major Broadway stars who answered questions in virtual Q&A sessions. They provided kids who lost so much the chance to connect and be part of something big. Throughout 2021, even when their program resumed in person again, they continued to offer online opportunities for those who were searching for guidance in a virtual environment. And here's a fun fact. They offered the kids the opportunity to perform their shows in person and rehearsed, performed, and filmed 14 full productions in 1 week. While the daily activities at this star operation have essentially gone back to normal, their investment in the community has never altered. I'm excited to announce that our next Star Business Award recipient is Forsyth Academy of Performing Arts. But, wait, I want somebody else to share about this out-of-this-world impact that this organization's had before we bring them up.
Olivia Enns, and I'm currently in my first show at FAPA, and all I can say is that they just make everybody feel so welcomed, and they do a great job of making everyone feel important no matter what role they have. And I just look forward to coming every week because it's always so much fun and I learn a lot every time.
FAPA is so special to me because of the family I've built there, the connections I've made,
and the way that every single teacher, director, and peer always pushes me to try my very best and succeed. And FAPA has shaped me to the person I am today, and I could not be more grateful for the FAPA family I have. Love you, FAPA!
I love being a part of the FAPA family because the second I got there, I felt at home. Everyone is so welcoming and kind, and I know all of the FAPA staff just want the best for everyone, and it's just a really great place to be.
Join me in congratulating Leanne Kennedy and FAPA. I've seen a lot of award shows on TV. It always looked fun. This is a lot of fun, y'all. If you get a chance to do this, do this. So our next award winner truly needs no introduction. Opening in South Forsyth in October 2019, this tourism destination brings visitors from all over the Southeast to our community. A STAR team manages this incredible live, work, play community and offers something for all ages to enjoy. Their strong partnership with local charities and nonprofit organizations is another reason this winter is such a great addition to our community. In just 3 years, they've hosted 27 fundraising events and raised over $120,000 for local organizations in our community. And let's remember, there was a blip there, we call it the pandemic, and this team partnered with the Chamber and specifically the Tourism Department to create Together for FoCo Restaurant Bingo game. That garnered another $25,000 in local spending during the pandemic to support Forsyth County's restaurants. Their marketing and promotions team have done an outstanding job in raising awareness, not only to our community and region, but to visitors who are traveling from all over the world. From supporting the local agritourism market with their weekly farmers market, to hosting local hotel operators, to partnering together to create an unforgettable experience for our visitors. This STAR has proven to be an unstoppable force that utilizes their assets to create a greater impact in our community that will be everlasting. It's my pleasure to present our next STAR Business Award to the JLL team at Halcyon Forsyth. Come on.
Thank you.
Congratulations. He wants to hold this. Finally, we have an overall Shining Star Award. This winner has such an incredible story and has made such an impact on Forsyth County and the community here. I think I'd rather them tell us their story.
It's been a wonderful journey, and it didn't start just here in Georgia. Mike and Linda Beaver started the dealership over 40 years ago in Texas. In Lufkin, they had a Chevy dealership and a couple other cities in Texas as well. From that dealership, they decided they wanted to be in the Toyota dealership. So they found a location in Santa Fe, New Mexico, which was their next journey. They headed up there, and after a long stint there, they also found a dealership that was in St. Augustine. We have that current dealership still in existence today, along with a Jacksonville Chevy dealership. when the Georgia opportunity came about here in Cumming, Georgia, there was a dealership point available. That's automotive talk for there is an availability of a new Toyota dealership coming about. Then qualified dealerships from across the nation can submit their application for this dealership. There were over 100, and Mike and Linda continued throughout the application process to win the Cumming location. And it was a big victory, obviously. Very exciting. And what was so exciting about it was Linda and Mike and the culture, what they came from and who they are as people and who they are as humans and how they give back to the community. And when this was established and it opened the doors in October 17th of 2017, we started with a group of about 130 employees. We're now up to 200, but the journey has been phenomenal.
What I believe sets Beaver apart from a lot of the automotive dealerships in the industry is two things: our people and our processes. Our dealership is filled with some of the best people out there, and it starts with our hiring. We always say we just want to hire happy people, and if we hire happy people, we can teach them the automotive business. The second thing that separates us from most automotive dealerships is our processes. And you know, it's funny because when you talk about processes in our store, there's not one unique process, because we believe that every customer is different and every customer wants to be served differently. So we've kind of built our processes to understand the way each individual customer wants to do business with us, and we serve them that way.
What sets Beaver Toyota apart from different dealerships is we honestly try to live it. We try to be completely different than every customer. From the hello to the middle part to the delivery, every single aspect, we try to be above and beyond.
First and foremost, Mike and Linda are faith-based. And what I love about that is that just really resonates throughout our entire team. And our team is so diversified, it doesn't matter. Everybody comes together to help each other. And first and foremost, our nucleus as a team is about lifting each other up and getting to a higher plateau each and every day, trying to do the best for our customers, trying to do the best for our community, trying to do the best for each other. So we feel like we're not in competition with other dealerships, we're in competitions with ourselves to try to achieve a higher grade of delivery to each and every customer that walks through the door. And with that, we always can look at ourselves in the mirror each and every morning and know that we're doing the right thing even when no one's looking.
In 2022, the goal of Beaver Toyota is, one, continue to build our team. We want to continue to have happy people. We want them to serve our customers in the manner they deserve. And then third, we want to use our successes at an automotive dealership to truly give back and make a huge impact in the community.
Congratulating Beaver Toyota and all of our winners. So if you won one of those little things, when we're done here in a minute, come back up here. We're going to take some more pictures. So on behalf of Forsyth County Chamber, I thank everybody for attending this event, and I thank you again to all of today's sponsors. Before we close, I'd like to do a little something here. And this is fun for me because I'm the only person in the room that knows this is about to happen. So if you own a business, can I just get you to stand? And I know that standing in these things can be a little awkward, but just do it. Turn off your humble part and stand up, because I want to see all our business owners. All our business owners. All right, now, you want to sit down. I know this is the awkward part. Just face up here. We're going to do this for about a minute or two, okay? I want you to stay standing. I want to thank you. Thank you. This is, I'm a business owner, so I'm with y'all. If I get emotional, just work with me. Thank you for being part of what gives our community the flavor that it is. Thank you for giving our community a place for people to come and visit and do business. Thank you for making sure our students have sponsors for their sports team because it helps defray the cost for parents. While we're talking about sponsorship, thanks for the donations you make to our local schools and PTOs and chamber events and all the events that we go to. We couldn't do them without sponsors. Thank you for providing your delicious items. How about Tams? How about all your delicious items, your professional services, and your unique gift ideas. You've bailed us out of more last-minute situations than we care to remember, and each time you do, the recipient remarks on how thoughtful the gift is, makes us feel good, and thank you for not charging us extra for that. Thank you for working the long hours that it takes to get a small business off the ground. Good Lord, that one hits right where. Thank you for employing our community and giving us the option to work close to home. Thank you for the money that you contribute to our tax base. Few people think about that when they need our fire department or our police officers, but your taxes help with that too. Thank you for keeping our costs down by providing what we do and what we need close by. We know that there's probably times when you struggle to open because, like the rest of us, you wonder if you're doing things right. You're a small business owner. You are. There's so many things that you touch in our community, and yet so few of us understand the importance of shopping local. We love to talk about it, but we don't always take time to think about what our town would be like if you weren't here. Bruce Springsteen summed it up brilliantly when he painted a grim picture of a community without businesses in his song, My Hometown. It says, now Main Street's whitewashed, whitewashed windows and vacant stores seem like there ain't nobody wants to come down here no more. Without you, the small business owners in this room, and if you're online, small business owner, I hope you're standing up too, there would be a hole in our local economy. There'd be a vacancy on our leisure time. We need you, and you need us, and we make a beautiful community. So we'll see you small business owners tomorrow, or maybe later this afternoon. Finally, I'd like to congratulate every one of you who are here. You're out taking risks, working hard, and solidifying the backbone of our economy. Y'all have a great day.